This show is sponsored by NYCU OBE.
Hey, your Senpais here. In this podcast, we provide you with the ultimate survival guide to your wonderful campus life in NYCU. We are your hosts today. I'm Jelly.
I'm Jan.
I'm Jessie.
Okay, so last time we talked about what productivity tools that we bought or we subscribed to. And this time we're going to talk about some expenses on digital entertainment. So first of all, let's talk about what programs or what digital entertainments that we're subscribing to. For me, I'm subscribing to Netflix, Disney+, Spotify, and Surfshark. How about you guys?
Well, I subscribe to Xbox Game Pass,
Oh,
which
yeah.
includes EA Play, which is also a Game Pass,
Okay.
and Netflix, Spotify, and YouTube Premium.
Oh, that's really interesting. I'm going to want you to elaborate on that later on. Okay, how about you, Jessie?
Wait, before that, I want to talk about what do we mean by digital entertainment?
Oh, well, from our prior episode where we talked about productivity tools like ChatGPT or Grammarly or Canva, that type of stuff. So digital entertainment is basically,
Something you don't necessarily need them.
yeah, but it makes you happy. It gives you crazy ass happiness. Yeah.
Okay. I subscribe to Netflix, Disney Plus, and Spotify.
That's all?
That's all.
Okay. Of course, we say that we subscribe to those programs, but I believe most of us are like me. Some of our family members subscribed to the program and we just, basically appeared on the account for no reason. Is that the case?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. We're on the same page. Okay, first of all, let's talk about which of those programs that we think is overrated or which of those that we think is a really good expense. All right, so for me, I think most of the programs that I subscribe to are not overrated at all. I really like the programs and the TV shows on Netflix and also Disney Plus, and I watch them on a daily basis. Also for Spotify, because I really like listening to music and I would listen to music all the time while traveling or while between classes just to, have something to do in free time. And also for Surfshark VPN. All right, I'm going to dive into it deeper later. But first, Yang, how about you?
I think for all of the things I subscribe to, I think the user's experience is great. But I think if you are not sharing with anyone, it's overpriced.
Oh, well, yeah, since we're all free riders. So yeah, we don't really need to worry about the pricing. How about you, Jessie?
I think, the price for me as a student is definitely overpriced. But if you share with the whole family or friends, I think the price is okay. And I think the service that they give you, for me, I think it's very worthy. I subscribe to Netflix and Disney Plus, and because they have very different content. On Netflix, you're not expecting to watch lots of can I say cartoon or just some Disney original that you cannot watch on Netflix. So I think part of the reason why I have to subscribe to both of them is because I wanted to watch all of them. And for Spotify, I am a music person. I listen to music every day. I cannot live without them. If you don't subscribe to Spotify, you cannot skip the music for over 3 times.
I'm not sure. I started using Spotify as soon as I acknowledged that my mom has an account.
And you can listen to it without any advertisement. And I listen to podcasts almost every day, especially on my high school year. Because again, I did debate and I need to listen to a lot of news so I can pull out of this evidence or example when I am debating. So I listen to New York Times, NPR at first, Today Explain. All of this, you cannot find it on YouTube or any other platform because I think they are specific to Spotify. And if you want to find them, you have to the other platform that they are put their content on. It's Amazon. But I think it's still worthy because the contents they create. Because when I study, I think I am more listening. So instead of reading the news, I love hearing the news.
Okay.
So that's the part that I think Spotify can give me. But I don't know if there are other platforms that can do exact same thing.
I thought because this podcast, our Your Senpais Here podcast, we just put it on our host and it just basically distributes our podcast to every single platform, or not every single platform, but those major platforms. For example, Google Podcast.
But they are ending their service.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Google Podcast. Oh, okay. That's sad.
Wait, I have have a question. Like when we put our content on all this platform, do they charge us?
No, only the host charges.
The host?
Wait, yeah. I think you're more into this stuff than I am. So.
Yeah, it's a little bit complicated. You have to upload your podcast to a host, which distributes your podcast to other platforms. You cannot just upload your...
Directly to the platform.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. That's news for me.
And most of the hosts are not free, except for some limited programs.
Ah, okay. Also, I have another question. So, are there any platforms that are supported by most of the hosts, but is also free to listen on? I mean, for example, Google Podcasts, I believe they were free. Are there any other platforms that we can listen to podcasts? Most of the podcast sessions and programs, but without paying anything?
Yeah, there are some platforms, but I don't quite remember the names because they are not so major in Taiwan. But if you are an iPhone or Apple user, you can listen to podcasts on Apple Podcast, which is free.
We don't have that type of stuff for Android users. That's sad. Okay, so...
And another thing about Spotify is like they have the yearly Wrapped, and it just tells you that what kind of music you listen to the most and what kind of like singers you like to. And I think that's like another point that I love it.
Oh, yeah. That I've never used this function before, but yeah, I believe that's pretty helpful.
You can also have recap on YouTube Premium.
Oh, really?
YouTube Music.
Whoa.
Oh, okay. Let's dive into some applications deeper. About YouTube Premium. Is it overrated or is it totally worthy?
I didn't pay for it, so
just talk about the the features.
Yeah,
it's worth it.
Definitely.
Wow. Okay. Why?
Because you don't have to look through all the ads and there's no distractions when you are absorbing your knowledge on YouTube.
Absorbing knowledge. Okay.
Yeah, that's what I do on YouTube.
Well, earlier I heard Chloe, she talked about there's a function called YouTube Music, and if you are subscribed to YouTube Premium, you can basically listen to every song that's posted as a video on YouTube, but you can listen it as a background application on your phone, which is, I think it's pretty useful because sometimes you will like to go through other applications, maybe read messages or play games, but you still want to listen to specific covers that are posted on YouTube, but not on Spotify or other music applications.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's pretty useful. I never thought of that before.
And also, some of the creators or musicians cannot afford the fee to upload to Spotify.
Oh.
So they only upload their maybe cover videos on YouTube or their songs on YouTube, and you can listen to it.
So there's a fee to upload to Spotify?
I know
Yeah.
like Spotify charge all these artists like really, really hard. They just like take away most of the money. And
Oh my
it's
God.
basically exploitation.
And you have to pay before you even make money.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Like, do you remember the news that Taylor Swift like trying to like take away all of her songs on Spotify because Spotify does not treat all these artists like artists. They just treat them like slaves,
Slaves. Okay.
like helping them get money.
Oh wow. That's pretty sad because the songs actually belongs to all the singers and all the artists, and a platform like Spotify, they won't even exist or they won't even be able to run unless these artists try to upload their music to your platform. Yeah, that's just not right. Okay, let's rewind for a while. So earlier I talked about Surfshark, which is a VPN subscription. And the reason why I subscribed to Surfshark is because, first of all, you know that there are different TV shows or different movies that you can watch on when you're in different countries. For example, on Netflix, if you're in UK, you can watch Harry Potter, but you can't do so in Taiwan. There's another pretty cool function. If you change your VPN to maybe Turkey, you can create a PayPal account without entering your credit card information. And whenever you have those applications or you have those websites that requires you to enter a billing information, you can just connect it to your PayPal account that you created as a Turkish, and you don't need to worry about getting your billing information leaked or being charged because you haven't even, entered credit card information. So that's another cool function that you should take notes.
How much do you pay for that a month?
Oh, Surfshark?
Yeah.
I mean, it's actually really, really cheap in my
How
opinion.
much do you pay though? Like under 100?
Well, under 100, about $60 to $70 per month, because there are YouTubers that give away Surfshark VPN codes. You just enter those Also, I went for the cheapest plan, which is the starter plan or something. I don't know, but the cheapest one. And I just bought it for the entire year, but it just divides down and it becomes like $2 per day. Yeah, so it's about $60 to $70 per month. So I think it's really worth it. And also, not just watching different TV programs or different movies on Netflix and Disney Plus, it also gives you a faster Wi-Fi connection.
Like the public Wi-Fi?
Yeah.
I know some gamers, they want less latency. They might use VPN.
Yeah, exactly. Because you're not sharing your bandwidth or your connection with anyone else. That's just yours. Yep. So if you're a gamer, you should also consider subscribing to Surfshark VPN. Oh, by the way, this show is not sponsored by any of the programs or applications that we mentioned.
But we are welcome to.
Yeah, but you guys are welcome. All right, anything else?
Lie.
Oh, yeah, like stickers. Okay, I've never spent a dime or a penny on those stickers or Discord Nitro.
Oh,
Do you know what that is?
Yeah.
Yeah, because that just gives you some of the exclusive functions or stickers that you can send onto a chat. But basically, you can just grab it online and just send it as a photo or as a PNG file.
Wow.
That's just the same thing. Okay, who subscribed it or who bought a sticker or theme online?
I didn't subscribe to the sticker program, but I bought stickers before.
Okay,
And
why?
still buying them. Well, at first, because I need to buy my own sticker. Line is kind of evil. If you are creating your own stickers and you are trying to monetize, you have to buy your own stuff from Line with your own money.
Okay.
And you are not earning all of them, maybe a quarter of them.
Oh my God, that's also rough. Okay.
I don't think it's a lot of them, but like a little amount of them. Like I use it as a gift. I know like online there is like a function that you can buy a sticker and just make that as a gift to your friends.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and sometimes like if I don't remember to buy the gifts for my friends, I'll just send a sticker to them.
Okay. Well, yeah, that's a really convenient way to cover the fact that you forgot about someone's birthday.
Oh, I remember one thing. There is like 1 year my friend sent me an lie sticker and it's about like the K-pop idols' faces. And like I used to be a fangirl, but even though they sent me this, I have never used them before. That it's just too cringe. Like when you send this, it's just like you can never actually use them.
Well, yeah, it just stays in your sticker storage forever.
Yeah, and it's basically useless. Just think about like any scenarios that you can actually use their face. If it's in the like daily context, you can never use them.
Yeah,
It's just
ever.
like, yeah.
Oftentimes, the stickers that we use the most are the normal ones, like hello or thank you or okay or got it or yes sir. Those are the stickers that we use the most, not those special ones.
Oh, I have one question. It's like, what's the reason you buy all these stickers? Like,
To feel better, to feel superior. Like people don't have stickers are peasants.
Yeah, like others wear like LV bags and you just have stickers in your phone.
Yeah.
oh, and there isn't. Do you buy like the emoji? Like I know like there's new.
Emoji is a better deal because you get a lot of emojis with the same price as stickers.
Oh, but stickers like they have like motions.
Oh yeah, they have
yeah.
like motion stickers.
And some of them you can custom the text.
Oh yeah, yeah, you can
Oh.
custom the text for some of the stickers. Yeah. Oh wow. Okay.
Because I bought them because I'm so lazy, like replying a message.
Sometimes you just want to stop the conversation, so you can just send a sticker.
You
and,
use
and
that
be
that
like,
way?
Yeah, bro. You know, sometimes it just gets me so exhausted to reply to every single message that everyone sent me, and I would just be like, cool, or like give him a thumbs up or whatever he sent me, so I don't really need to go through everything. Or like, I know it's not a good way to use stickers, but sometimes my friends, they will send me like Instagram reels or stories that they found funny, but you know, they don't just send me 1 or 2 reels, they send me like a dozen. So I don't have time to go through every one of them, so I might just go through like 1 or 2 of them and then just put a sticker on and be like, cool.
Oh my god, that's so bad.
I'm so sorry to all my friends, but hopefully they know that I'm doing this.
Because one of the reasons why I think I need sticker is like when you text someone and you don't want like sound code, so you need some stickers like, yeah, make yourself a better person.
to be more socially acceptable.
Yeah.
Okay. Anything else that we want to add to this podcast session?
Oh, and Line's thing.
Oh, yeah, the theme. I mean, the theme is just, I guess it's a total different thing because it's not like stickers that
You can send it to someone.
yeah, you can send it to someone. It's just for yourself. So, you can see it every time you open your application.
Also the function to make yourself feel good. Like when you open your Line app like in front of someone and just so you're like, oh, you have this thing.
Oh yeah, it's another way to show off.
Yeah.
All right, so I guess that's all for today. Let's wrap it up for a bit. So for today, are there any vocabularies that we want to share?
Not really.
Yeah, I think they're all pretty straightforward. All right, that's all for today, and we'll see you next time. I'm Jelly.
I'm Jan.
I'm Jessie.
Bye-bye.
Bye bye.
See you guys.
Bye bye.